The Visigoths. Uprising. The Visigoths were the western tribe of the Goths when the Huns invaded the area near the Black Sea where they originally had been settled. The Visigoths went to the Roman emperor asking for sanctuary. The emperor consented, but bad treatment of the people sparked a rebellion in 376 CE. Who were they? A group of nomadic tribes of Germanic people, often referred to as Goths. These tribes flourished and spread during the late Roman Empire. The Visigoths emerged from earlier Gothic groups when they sacked Rome in 410. The Goths first settled in southern Gaul and eventually in Spain and Portugal, where they had a strong presence until the 8th century CE. The Goths emerged from earlier Gothic groups who had invaded the Roman Empire beginning in 376 CE and had defeated the Romans at the Battle of Adrianople in 378. Relations with the Romans and the Visigoths were variable, constantly warring with each other and making treaties inconvenient. Religion. Prior to the Middle Ages, the Visigoths, as well as other Germanic people, followed what is now referred to as Germanic paganism. While the Germanic peoples were slowly converted to Christianity by varying means, many elements of the pre-Christian culture and indigenous beliefs remained firmly in place after the conversion process. In the 3rd and 4th centuries, the Visigoths were divided into kindreds and clans settled in accordance with this division, each clan occupying independent territory. By this time, the clan was led by kingdoms, which denoted a relative of high rank. In the 3rd century, military campaigns were led by kingdoms. The war with Rome had started in 376 CE, and the bad relations between the groups lasted until Rome was captured in 410. Though at this time, Rome wasn't the capital of the Western Empire, it was still a place that had a lot of historical and cultural significance to the Romans. This battle with Rome led to the death of Roman Emperor Valens. Along with him, many important officers and members of the elite were killed, making it a deciding factor with the war with Rome. The Visigoths were located in what is now the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern France. They occupied France, and by the end of the 6th century, had expanded into Iberia. The Visigoths had also captured Rome in 410, which is what they are most remembered for today. Agriculture. The Visigoths sowed wheat, grain, barley, and rye, using oxygen to plow the fields. Although there were many types of agriculture, the crops yields were very low. The reliance on the Roman grain was one of the most deciding factors in the conflict with Rome. Alaric I. He was the king of the Visigothic people between 395 and 410 CE, when Rome was sacked. He marched his people towards Constantinople in 395 until he was stopped by the Roman forces. He also forced the Roman Senate to release 40,000 Gothic slaves. Alaric I died as the Visigoths were marching northward. Law. The Visigoths followed their own code of law called the Visigoth Code of Law. The king could also get jurisdiction over any legal matters regarding the people, regardless of hierarchy. All the people were under the same code of law. Oh, by the way, the picture above is a copy of the Visigoth Code of Law when it was printed in the 1600s. Only evidence of their architecture is the Church of El Sant Cugat de les Valles in Barcelona, Spain. Art consisted of a polychromatic style, also focused on animals. The government was a monarchy. The first leader was Walia. After him reigned 5 more rulers from 419 to 472 CE. Settlements were focused along the rivers, such as the Danare River and the Ebro River, obviously both located in Europe. The image that you see right now is the Ebro River in Spain. Women, for the most part, were free, although they could marry without their father's consent. Children were equal regardless of their gender, and in the time of their parents' deaths, they split everything equally. They imported wine, oil, and metal accessories from Rome. They had a great trading relationship with Rome. Visigoths mass-produced bronze and iron. The image above is an object made in a polychromatic style out of bronze. Most recorded technology were found to be war innovations such as bow and arrows, axes, spears, and javelins. And last but certainly not least, downfall. The Visigoth kingdom eventually became Frankish after the defeat of Alaric II in 507 CE. It was a gradual blending of Roman and Visigothic cultures. In 711 CE, Spain was invaded by Muslims, and that accelerated the process. By 739 CE, when the Catholic Church established a new government, the two people had merged into a unified people of Spain.